welcome back to another video. Wherever you are, special greetings to you, and don't forget, if today is your first time, please do me a favor by subscribing to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit on the notification bell. Whenever we drop video, you will be the first person to be notified. On this channel, we give you information and updates about migrants and also the latest update around the globe. But in today's video, we are going to be looking at how one phone lost in the USA, but after tracking the phone, they saw the phone in Ghana. And also the Italy High Court is saying that migrants can now resist Libya repatriation. And finally, there are 3 NGO ships on top of the Mediterranean Sea waiting for safety port to drop migrants. So guys, without wasting much time, let's do this thing together. Yeah guys, but before I start the video, let me say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance to you wherever you are. And if you are also Nigerian and you want to send money back to Nigeria, the best application for you is TapTapSend. Go to Google Play or App Store, download TapTap, register. In your first transfer, if you use my promo code, which is official Niger, you are going to be getting €5, £5, $10, depending wherever you are. And you can send money through banks like the Zenith Bank, the Wema Bank, the Access Bank, and also the First Bank. And there is also cash pickup available. You have to enter the person's details, whether national ID or driving license, and you are going to send the money to the person without any problem. And now let's move on to the next story. One girl from the USA, DC, Washington, her phone lost, and this girl decided to track the phone. And then she tracked the phone, and then the phone told her that it was in Africa. Which part of Africa? The phone was in Ghana, one phone shop where they were selling this phone. And I say, wow, Ghanaians are good in stealing. They steal the phone, or they stole the phone from USA and all the way to Ghana in one phone shop, and the phone was over there selling. Let's watch the video. When we are back, we will give you the rest of the update. So stay.
So at the beginning of October, I lost my phone on U Street in DC. And obviously, like, I did all the find my iPhone stuff. Like, I tried to play the sound to see if it was in the apartment and, like, put it in lost mode and tried to track it, but it was dead or turned off or whatever. So then yesterday, I get this email that a sound was played on my iPhone, which means that my phone was turned back on and it's now tracking it on Find My Friends. So I went to Find My Friends to try to see where my phone was, thinking it would still be in DC. And this bitch was in Ghana. She's in Africa. I don't know how she got there. It's been a couple long months for her, but now she's turned on and she's in Ghana. So it gives you the address, right? So I Googled the address in Ghana, and here she is at the phone store. No, it's like actually.
You have seen the video, so that is Ghana for you. This Xmas that people are enjoying, they are also saying that this iPhone that they want to steal and send it to their home country to do what? To sell. And now let's move on to the other story. The Italy High Court is saying that migrants can now resist Libya repatriation. They are saying after the rescue ship take you, or after you are being rescued, you can tell the rescue ship to bring you direct to Italy for not sending you back to Libya. Because you know, when they come to your aid to rescue you, Libyans can tell them that they should give the migrants to them, or they should give back these migrants, or they should send them back to Libya. But the High Court, after ruling, they are saying migrants have all the rights to tell the rescue ship to bring them to Italy. They said the Court of Cassation ruled in favor of 2 migrants which pressured crew aboard a ship that had rescued them to head towards Italy instead of Libya. Now, Italy top court, migrant can resist Libya repatriation. They said Italy highest court has ruled that 2 migrants has the right to refuse to be taken back to Libya after being rescued at sea, because Libya cannot be considered safe. They had the right to pressure a ship's crew to turn towards Italy, the judge found. Now, they said after a hearing on Thursday, that is December 16th, Italy Court of Cassation ruled that migrants can resist order to be taken back to Libya since the country cannot be considered safe. This was reported by various Italian news outlets late last week. They said if migrants rescued at sea refuses to take back to leave. They said if a migrant rescued at sea refuses to take back to Libya, they have a right to do so under Italian law, considering that people should not be returned to an unsafe place, the judge argued. They said Italy's highest court had looked specifically at the case of two migrants who reportedly led the effort to pressure crew board a private ship that had rescued them to head towards Italy instead of Libya in 2018. They said court in Palermo had ruled against migrants. The Court of Cassation overturned a previous decision by the Palermo Court of Appeal that court had sentenced two men to 3 years and 6 months in jail and a fine of 52,000 euros. According to Italian weekly L'Espresso, the Palermo judge has accused the two migrants of aiding legal migration violence and aggraved resistance to a public official. They said before that lower court in Trapani, Sicily has ruled in favor of the defendant and acquitted them. That court had argued that the two young people escaped from Libya hell and acted in order to save themselves and the other castaways from the risks of suffering new, very serious injuries to the risks to life, to the rights to life, to physical and sexual integrity, to protect their prerogative to be taken to a place of safety and to obtain international protection, L'Espresso reported. They said Italy's highest court sided with the Trapani court. The lawyer of the two defendants said that the decision by the Court of Cassation was a case of seeing international laws and respect of human dignity prevail. They also said that they upholds the rights of people rescued at sea to be taken to a safe place where their lives are no longer in danger. They said the case of the Vos Thalassa, that is the two migrants, had been among 67 people rescued by the Vos Thalassa, an offshore supply ship of oil platform flying the Italian flag in the Mediterranean Sea in July 2018, when the rescued migrant found out that the Vos Thalassa was headed south towards Libya. They reportedly convicted the crew to return towards Italy. The migrants were eventually transferred to the Diciotti, an Italian Coast Guard ship, and landed in Trapani, southern Italy. Then Interior Minister Matteo Salvini, known for his anti-migration stance and for trying to enforce a closed ports policy, had accused the migrants of hijacking the ship. So this is what happened on 2018. One oil ship was carrying the flag of Italy. So these migrants saw them, and these people rescued these migrants, and they were sending them back to Libya. And two migrants were inside this ship, and they told these people that they cannot send them to Libya. They have to send them to Italy. So they forced the drivers or the rescue ship, people who were on board, to bring them back to Italy. So they also tried to bring them, and they gave them to one of the Italian ship, which is the Diciotti. And then that is the time my uncle was in power, that is Matteo Salvini was in power. So it was very difficult. So these two migrants, they told them that they have to send them to court because they have disturbed the peace of this rescue ship, for telling them or for forcing them to bring them to Italy. And now the court has ruled, and these migrants are now free because they are saying Libya cannot be considered as a safe country or a safe place. And then even their elections, I can see that they have even postponed the elections again. So we don't know when Libya is going to be a safe country or a safe port for migrants to also be living over there. And now let's move on to the next story very quickly. Today is Xmas. I don't want to take much of your time. They said the NGO rescue ship are currently waiting for a permission to disembark migrants as rescued between Libya and Italy some almost a week ago. So as I said before, there are 3 different NGOs rescue ships on top of the Mediterranean Sea waiting for a safety port to drop migrants. So since we are celebrating the Xmas, let's also pray for this our brothers and sisters who are on top of the Mediterranean Sea, so that Italy will allow this NGOs or these rescue ships to drop these migrants. They said GEO Barents, that is 458 migrants on board, and then Ocean Viking 114 migrant, and the Sea Watch 4, we have 216 migrants. So there are 3 types, 3 different ships on top of the Mediterranean Sea now. They say Mediterranean, hundreds of migrants rescued by GEO Barents. They said Mediterranean, hundreds of migrants rescued by GEO Barents. They said nearly 350 migrants were rescued by the crew of humanitarian rescue ship GEO Barents in several operations between Wednesday and early Thursday morning. The total number of migrants on the ship is now more than 450. They said the crew of the GEO Barents rescued 287 people from 3 boats on Wednesday, December 22nd. Doctors Without Borders (MSF), the organization operating the ship, said on Twitter the rescues took place in the span of several hours. On Thursday, the group tweeted that it had saved another 103 people in 2 rights operations, 27 including several children on Wednesday night, and 76 people, adults and children, at around 4 a.m. on Thursday morning. They said the ship is now carrying 458 migrants and it is waiting to be assigned a port for disembarkation. So they are waiting for a port to disembark this migrants. They said more than 100 migrants rescued earlier. The GEO Barents started its latest mission in the central Mediterranean last Wednesday, December 15th. The first rescue operation took place 2 days later on Friday. A group of 49 people, including women and children, was saved from a rubber boat by the GEO Barents crew after the distress hotline alarm phone had sent out an alert. A few days later, on Tuesday, December 21st, MSF reported it had taken aboard another 69. It had taken on board another 69 people from a rubber boat in distress. They are exhausted, and many of them are violence-related leg injuries, which our medical team is treating, the group said at the time. In a video message posted on Twitter after Wednesday rescue of 223 people, a crew member explains that none of the migrants were wearing a life jacket when they were found on overcrowded boats. All migrants have reportedly fled Libya in the past days, and some were receiving medical treatments. More ships waiting at sea. They said 2 more ships carrying migrants are currently at sea in Mediterranean they have been waiting for a permission to disembark these rescue passengers for days. The Ocean Viking is carrying 114 migrants. They were rescued on December 16th after a night-long search in international waters off Libya. Source Mediterranean, which operates the vessel, said on Twitter the group reportedly included a baby that was 11 days old at the time of rescued. So that is the tweet of these people. And they said the Sea Watch rescued 223 migrants nearly 1 week ago after several medical evacuations by Italian authorities. They were reportedly 216 migrants left on the ship run by the Sea Charity. Okay, the Sea Charity. They said most migrants rescued in the central Mediterranean set off from the coast of Libya or Tunisia to make the dangerous sea journey to the European Union after traveling on seaworthy, overcrowded rubber boat. According to the UN Migration Agency, that is the IOM, 1508 migrants have died or gone missing on central Mediterranean route so far this year, compared to 999 in 2020. So this is what is coming from the side of these NGOs, which are waiting for safety ports to disembark this migrant. So as we are celebrating this Xmas, we should pray that they will get safety port to disembark these migrants. And this is the update I have for you today. And once again, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance to you. The name remains Official Cracker on YouTube, Official Cracker on Facebook, Official_Cracker1 on Instagram. Till we meet again in the next video, please stay safe and stay blessed. Peace out.